everybody, welcome back to my anime rat channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Peach Boy Riverside, episode 6. Last episode, we went to a new village and tried to take on a job there to kill a vampire, which got done, but not in the way I would think. They didn't really go hunt it. Carrot essentially hunted him down or looked for him to have him destroy the village because they were making fun of her and she wasn't having it. And she essentially asked him to destroy everybody in the village, all the humans, which would have included Sally. And Carrot really didn't want that, but he was like, well, you know, we can't pick and choose here. And since you're really not an ogre anymore, it's not for you really to decide. So he was going to go do it. And then Frau shows up, tries to stop him, gets killed, and then revives. Like she's in heaven talking to another angel, Atla. She gets resurrected back on Earth and granted increased power and was told that, you know, she can't keep doing that because it'll destroy her soul and her body, so she can't go back. Which is pretty interesting. So there's a lot more to her character that I would really like us to get into. This episode is called Carrot and Millia. So a new character we're going to be introduced to. Maybe not a mainstay, but someone who Carrot obviously knows. Carrot aka Makai, the former ogre girl. So with that said, let's get on to this episode, see what happens, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, here we go. She retained the form. Oh, Atla's here. Wait, did she die again after that happened? After the vampire? Yo, why does our girl keep dying? Okay, so she didn't die again. She's been sleeping this whole time. Yeah, because an angel would need to come through the window, right? What's a world? Right? You're not going to be able to hide those wings and those ears. Yeah, I get the feeling that Frau was a fallen angel, which is why her wings were black. She's got a point. He was still her friend in the end. Ha ha! Look, carrots.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Even Sal is getting upset.
If I could kill it, I would.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what Carrot's been waiting for. To see her stick up for them. Atla's still here. Okay, so he died, so yeah. His spirit's remaining, but why? Okay. He was watching them burn his corpse?
What you gonna do?
Keep talking. Is it me or did Kara get smaller? Because I know in the last episode she used some power. So she has some left. I don't think she's on the degree she was before. in more ways than one. She wants everybody to get along. She does, like, if the ogres are out there to kill her friends, she'll stop the ogres. If the friends are out to kill the ogres that are her friends, she'll stop the humans. So it was worth it, right? You're right.
Bit more complicated than that.
I don't think it's so cut and dry as I'm evil because I'm an ogre. Right. There's got to be a balance somewhere. It's kind of like what Emma was looking for in The Promised Neverland. But will probably never happen. Because even if you get one side to agree, and, well, if you get both sides, you're always going to have those small pockets on both sides that will try to make things go back.
Feel the burn.
So he's going to be reborn? That's how this world works? It's reincarnation? So what about his wife that he killed? He should be vanishing at any point now. Like, he's vanishing already. The story is a lot more interesting than I thought at first glance. There's a lot more to it going on. Like, what is Frau, if not a fallen angel?
Well, duh.
It wasn't my fault much. He's gonna take her to jail. This guy's all about that justice. And the dog. What is the dog? Is he like a guardian spirit? Or some kind of demi-human like Frau? Okay, see, this is confusing me. Is this before the tournament arc? Like, okay, we're getting before she chose, because there was the point where she was told to choose between Sugamaragi and Makoto. Like, they were both like, choose to go with us, and she already knew the nun. So I had thought maybe this was like after all this, but we're getting like an in-between. So some of the travels they had before they got to the tournament. Now the episode is called Carrot and Millia. So those two meet somehow? Or something happened between them two? Or is it just an episode that focuses on them?
We've got a badass over here.
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh, his name is not Makoto. He took on somebody else's name. Also, once more, their power only works against ogres. So whatever this dog is, he's on equal footing with it.
Soka.
Okay, we're back here where... Okay, not the same one. Which is why he didn't want Sally to go with him.
There's no way.
Okay, so the next big question, I guess, is how did she lose her memory? Something must have hit her really hard. Was it Carrot?
No, no, no!
Hatsuki. Okay. Okay, so she must have been somebody pretty important, and she defied this tree ogre, and Sally was the one that did this to her? Yeah, Makoto's not having this. He's not really just a human. Something happens because they're together later. Will Dog step in?
What the hell?
Okay. Wow, she really put all her money on that. Probably gonna die anyway, but... Who does? What happened between her and Sally?
That is an excellent question.
Does Sally know the tree ogre? Okay, is this the town where the tournament's going on? Oh, wow. I think they actually mentioned that in a previous episode, too. Just us girls. Be funny if he just dropped his pants. Alright everybody, so a little brief recap. So really the episode is focused mostly on Carrot and Millia, how Makoto met the nun in the first place, you know, with reassurances too with Carrot and Sally, how Sally views everything going on, that she wants more of a coexistence between everybody. She's not for one side or the other. So focusing more on Millia right now, she was a former ogre that was being hunted down by a nameless ogre. And I think we see him a couple episodes ago too. During the ogre meeting, they talked to him. And then it's even told that he was beaten by or fled from a human. I can't remember the details. I think he was in it. So, from Lord Jukai, which is a tree ogre, that something happened between the tree, Millia, and Sally. Now, how Sally gets involved is beyond me, because I don't foresee her joining up with another ogre to defeat an ogre. So unless she just ran into her, found out she was an ogre, and then almost killed her, maybe thinking she did, or she did what, Carrot's been through, and she thought breaking the horn off like that was enough to stop her. And then in the end, Makoto was about to kill both of them, so she rips off the remaining part of the horn. So I'm wondering, does Carrot maybe have a little of her horn left, and that's what's giving her the bit of power she still has, because her hair might be covering it? We know she has the pointed ears, and I'm not sure if Millia has pointed ears, actually. I didn't notice. But something happened between when they left the village that got decimated and this village with the tournament going on that they joined. So that'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see the interaction she has with Sally too, because I'm sure they'll meet at some point, especially if Sally decides to go with Makoto. They'll definitely see each other then. So then we got, the part with Carrot being reassured by Sally that Sally's just not for the humans, and she's not just for the ogres, and she's not just for the demi-humans. We also get a little more into Frau, not necessarily a whole lot. We know that the power that she gains, and I assumed as much too, can be taken back because, again, Atlas said, you continue using this, it'll destroy your body and your soul. So it has to be taken back. The fact that it just didn't disappear right after she used it is kind of weird. That's kind of typical of these shows or animes, that it just would use and then go away, but she kept it until Outlaw got there to take it away from her. We also got a little bit with the vampire, who actually, I guess, forced his body or soul to stay on Earth to watch his body get burned. I'm not sure if they didn't burn him, if he would have been able to have resurrected into it, or just, not really resurrected, but just revived. A lot going on in this one little episode, but let me know what you all thought of it. Let me know if I missed anything. Any details on Frau that aren't really spoilers, like, I'm guessing she's a fallen angel, so if that's right, you can tell me that, but if it's not, then, just let me continue with the show. But, yeah, really good episode. See you all next time.